Virgo, I had a lot of very visceral, intense visions when I was meditating. I almost slipped into a dream state. I saw some interesting things that didn't necessarily come out in the cards that I wanted to pass on to you in downloads. Some of you are being asked possibly to publicly speak, or you're supposed to be looking for opportunities to showcase yourself in some way. It might not be your way to publicly speak, but there's something that some of you know quite a bit about. I'm not talking like a TED Talk thing, like on a big scale. It's like local. You're meant to be looking for opportunities to kind of show to the world what you're really good at. You may be asked to publicly speak. I saw something very strongly related to teeth and health. Maxillofacial area, like above the neck, is an issue. Something about a car, and something about, for entrepreneurs, marketing is very important for you right now. I do know that you're looking for inspiration also. Your planetary activations are Jupiter, your confidence, courage, self-belief, and luck. Now is a lucky time, Virgo, but it's time to spread your wings and soar. Jupiter doesn't restrict. And I noticed that Virgos like Jupiter as long as you get to move fast, right? Everyone's like, Virgos are slow. Well, I don't know about that. They might appear that way, but you guys are ruled by Mercury. So you like fast-paced motion. I know that you do like expansion. Even if it takes you time, you don't mind. You're usually very patient. You'll cultivate something. It's definitely time to move a little bit more quickly, but not so much quickly, but in an expansive way. Be confident at this time. Be courageous at this time. Believe in yourself. Luck is on your side. Pluto, your ability to transform and take a big leap forward and rebirth with the first house. I like what it says on the card. What people see and the impression you give. Some of you need to make an expansive change. Some of you are reimagining or re-envisioning yourself. I do think you will be thinking quite a bit about who you used to be, is what I'm hearing. It's time for a change. It's time for some kind of an overhaul. Some of you are going to think quite a bit about how others see you. Reimagining resumes, websites, social media presentation, your look, who you truly are. There is something transforming and expanding about you. Sagittarius is at the bottom of the deck. The energy imbues power, superior confidence, enthusiasm, with faith, good fortune, and authority. Have authority right now. Luck is definitely on your side. Also, Sagittarius is asking you to feel powerful, confident, and enthusiastic. Have faith that it'll work out. Go with the flow right now. Believe in yourself. Something is changing. That's what I'm hearing. Something is changing. Also, oh my God, Radiant Wise Oracle card. These decks, like 2 of the decks exploded with more cards than I typically take. And I was like, is this going to be an Oracle reading? And your guide said, no, we're doing tarot too, but take the cards. Do not put any of them back. I was like, okay. Like the decks were like falling apart and falling out of my hands. I think that, oh, my ear just started to ring and my mouth started to water. Watch out carrying too much stuff. Be very aware of what's going on in your environment. I'm seeing someone like carry way too much and like things fall. Things may break. Watch where you walk. Watch your step. Don't try to do too much at once. Expansion doesn't mean like doing bulk work. Okay, that makes sense. I saw something about bulk. Okay, so what came out of the Radiant Wise Sun is loss, criticism, resourcefulness, versatility, achievement, and decision. Inspiration is at the bottom of the deck. Publicity, I knew it. Ostentation, you're supposed to show something off and get organized. Well, I know you people love to get organized. I do think you're about to sort of somehow take a show on the road, Virgo. You're meant to do something public. It will be somewhat ostentatious. Get everything organized. I'm hearing some of you do like craft shows or something like that, or markets, or maybe a gallery that you display stuff in. This is supposed to get bigger for you. I'm also hearing for any of you that resonates with, Don't be hokey or cheesy or spend the money. Don't go low budget. Appearance is everything. I'm hearing the first impression is very important. Be chic. Be, yeah, even ostentatious. And I'm like, well, you guys are the peacock and you do have this very beautiful side to you, but you also have this very simple, humble side. You're not show-offs. Your guides are saying, tell them to show off. Really show off. Oh my God. Okay. So many downloads are coming through. So there has been a loss. You may receive some criticism. I'm hearing that some of you are criticizing yourselves. Virgo, being self-critical. You're kidding, right, Spirit? Don't watch out for criticizing yourself. You may feel criticized by someone else at this time over a loss. Watch out for beating yourself up for losses. But with resourcefulness, versatility, achievement, and a decision, there is an inspiration coming. There will be a decision that you have to make. It will lead to an achievement. But in order to get there, Virgo, it's like a work in progress. You're going to have to be the magician. And when I'm reading for you guys, you are the magician. Magician is either Aries, Virgo, or Gemini for me. Well, you can't out-magician the magician. And there's always more to Virgo than meets the eye. So be resourceful at this time. Leave no stone unturned. You may feel like you have to be kind of scrappy and versatile. Versatility, only bend over backwards when necessary and for whom matters to you, but there will be an achievement coming. With this achievement will then come a decision about where to go next, what door you can fit through. It is a game of strategy. Yeah, there is going to be loss and criticism. I'm also hearing some of you are up for an annual review. You're nervous about it. Don't be. Take constructive criticism. Don't overthink it at this time. Okay. And out of my oracle deck, like I said, a ton of cards came out. And then I asked for more about a relationship that I saw here. I have business partnership, healthy relationship, taking steps in learning. It's a process. I'll take care of you, and smooth sailing. Oh, that's great. You may tell a person this week, I've got it. Don't worry. I'll take care of everything. I'll take care of you. Oh God, please come take care of me, Virgo. You guys are so reliable and dependable. I always trust a Virgo when they say, I'll take care of you. You may tell someone you're going to take care of details. It's going to be smooth sailing. I'm seeing here possibly a business partnership that has a very healthy connection in it. You're taking steps, you're learning, you're trusting the process. There is a feeling of smooth sailing and that you're taken care of, or you can take care of them. They'll take care of you. It's all good. It's all good. I like that. That's good. But I saw some interesting stuff here in the tarot. Something is going to trigger you guys this week and make you nervous and worried. You may have, if any of you have complex PTSD or maybe some rough stuff that happened in your childhood, it may be triggered. Just breathe. It's not happening now. It happened then. But you may feel it, face a trigger of some kind, possibly. For others of you, you might just be imagining worst case scenarios. I'm also hearing some of you need to stop watching fatalistic stuff on the news. It's freaking you out and making you worried about babies and children and puppies and stuff like that. Okay. Should I just put these cards away, Spirit? Because they're just showing me all these downloads. It was worth it to wait for you, Virgo, because the downloads are coming through so strong. Thank you, Spirit. There is something else going on, that there's been like a push-pull between yourself and someone else. I think that you may have an awkward conversation at some point with someone mid-month about this relationship. I keep tabs on you. Second chance. I can't forgive you. And fawning. We have some responses to trauma. Fight, flight, freeze, and fawn. Fawning is where we just fall all over ourselves to try to make something right for a person. Maybe we do. Oh, yeah. And spiritual bypass. Spiritual bypassing, it's not as special as you make it out to be. You could have at one time thought that this was a very spiritual, important relationship. It wasn't. It was magical thinking. It's not as special. Don't give it too much more thought. If some of you have a weird encounter with someone and you're wondering, oh, is this a synchronicity that something special happened? The spiritual bypass card is Spirit's way of saying, pay no mind to this. I'm not trying to tell you something special or magical about this person or this scenario. It's a person that you may keep tabs on, or they keep tabs on you. There is talk of maybe a second chance, but you can't forgive them or they can't forgive you, and they're fawning. There's a fawning, and there's been a spiritual bypassing. That sounds kind of like codependent, runner chaser, not healthy. That is not your twin flame. I really think that the words twin flame should be removed from our vocabulary. Too much of a chance for spiritual bypassing with that, and like spiritualizing unavailability and unhealthiness. So it's like one of those deals. But at one point you might have had an important, or what you thought was important, relationship. I do see some disappointment for you. You may have some regrets right now, or someone has some regrets. You're looking very firm and calm here, Virgo, as the Queen of Pentacles, but then the Nine of Wands. You are guarded. I also am hearing that some of you are going to feel really safe and cozy at home, and that the outside world might be a little much for you. You're very sensitive right now. Some of you are psychically empathic and you don't know it. Some of you are clinically empathic, like you had to become empaths at an early age. That's not a cool label. It's actually difficult to live with, but like protect your energy is what I'm hearing. It's difficult for you. Surround yourself with love. So the overall energy of the reading is the Eight of Swords with the tarot. They wanted me to use the Game of Thrones tarot. I love this deck. I've never watched the show. It creeps me out. It's violent. But they said use this deck for you. Eight of Swords. So someone's trapped in their head. The way you or someone is feeling is the Seven of Wands. A little guarded and tested. Unexpected. Also, someone will not answer for themselves. They see you as the Two of Cups. Oh, but they think you're a person that they can talk to. Everybody can talk to you guys. You're very trustworthy. What you need to know or your advice is the Knight of Cups, kind of dreamy. And the final outcome is Temperance, Sagittarius. Some of you have Sagittarius in your chart, Virgo in your chart, of course, and Capricorn. I have Scorpio energy here as well. Someone in your environment is a little much. Don't ignore that red flag. So the overall energy of the reading is the Eight of Swords. This could be your energy or their energy. Someone's all trapped in their head, all trapped in their mind. Clarifying this is the Six of Swords, the Tower, and the Ten of Swords. Okay, someone may be really worried about something bad happening, or they've recently been through something difficult. I'm hearing someone imagine worst case scenarios. I hear that this is a person that you worry about. They have been through something like fucking terrible. They have. They themselves, though, imagine worst case scenarios. They're afraid to maybe lose it all. They may be like putting something off that they know will hurt. They may be very worried that something bad will happen again. I hear that sometimes this person mothers and smothers. Or maybe they have a mother like that. Okay. The way someone's feeling, though, is the Seven of Wands, challenged. Seven of Wands, again, challenged. What are you people all doing at my front door telling me what to do? The Three of Pentacles and the Devil. They may be dealing with a Capricorn. What I'm hearing is that there's something about this person. They may have an addiction issue. They may have a propensity to cave into desire, or maybe you caved into desire with them. It's like there's something very tempting about this. I also hear that someone does struggle with boundaries and codependency. I also see that someone struggles to be accountable. I hear that you may check in on this person and see how they're doing. They struggle to see how they have been hurt or hurt others, is what I'm hearing as well. Okay, it's complicated. It's very complicated. Underneath the surface, there was a temptation possibly between the two of you. They see you as the Two of Cups, so there may be a conversation. They may see that themselves they're bound to you. They want to have a good conversation with you, or they can. But clarifying this is Temperance, the Hermit, and the Three of Cups. Okay, there could have been like a third party scenario or a temptation to do something I also hear that you guys have to think about something before you decide to participate. Because the Three of Cups is like, it could be dating, but it's more like a group endeavor. I'm hearing a worthy endeavor, a small talk, a gathering, a creative collaboration. And you may kind of turn your nose up to it. You need time with the Hermit and Temperance. You're not sure that this is the right fit for you. I'm also hearing something about people talking about trauma, and you don't really want to talk about it. Someone may seek out your counsel or your time. They want to get you off alone somewhere to talk to you. I don't know that you're feeling it 100% here, Virgo, because with Temperance and the Hermit, it's like you're a little older, you're a little wiser. You don't see the point in the trauma bonding stuff right now. And I've picked up on that for you since your birthday. You guys have been changing since your solar return. Every time I connect to your energy, it's wild. It's that Pluto energy. Something is rising, and then the Jupiterian expansion. It's like you could get sucked back into something, but you don't want to. Here's what you need to know, the Knight of Cups. This could be a younger water sign, or someone's very idealistic and they want to recapture something rather beautiful. Clarifying, this is the Magician, Knight of Cups again, and the Six of Cups. Oh, I'm hearing two very distinctly different things. One of the first things I'm hearing is someone may want to like recreate their youth in some way that's not like healthy. Like the Knight of Cups and the Magician and the Six of Cups is a person, Magician and Knight of Cups is a person who's very, very good at getting what they want. They're a smooth talker, and they're very romantic and idealistic as well. They want to pull something back into the past. They want to relive the past, reminisce about the past, and they want to pull you back into it as well. You might have known this person from childhood, or even when they were, for some of you, this person's younger than you, much younger. They're very idealistic and romantic and charming. They're just discovering their power. Past life connection maybe, but you're older and wiser now, and you see the red flags. I'm also hearing a very distinctly different message, Virgo, that some of you, there is something that you were once very, very good at with the Magician and the Knight of Cups. That is a card combination of artistry and talent, creative talent in particular. This was something that you were good at when you were younger. You're being guided to do it again, because you have more experience to bring to the table now. I'm also hearing something, it may have something to do with candles, clothing, or children. Okay, that's very specific for someone. Don't make candles for kids though. But someone, I'm feeling like someone may try to really pour on something. They may use a lot of nostalgia. But I don't think you're feeling this, because the final outcome is Temperance. I love Temperance in this deck. It's so astute. Some of you are very much divinely guided and feeling very spiritual and very philosophical now. You may appear aloof to others. You may appear to be a loner. And clarifying this is the Four of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and Strength. I almost feel like you're going to go home and like hole up in your house and hold your cat or your dog. You want stability. You may be invited to something here, and I don't think you're 100% feeling it. You may also feel like you don't fit in. They're saying you might not fit in. Don't ignore that red flag. There's a place that like you could fit in there, but you're not supposed to. It's not for you. But I feel like you're going to have this interaction that's just going to make you want to go home, open up a bunch of books, and like listen to some classical music or NPR, and you're very guarded, and it takes you strength to deal with this, and you hold back. Also, some of you are dealing with a Leo. I'm hearing that some of you are dealing with a person that has a toxic issue. They may be about to go through something very difficult. They're going to try to pull you back into this dreamy energy, but you pour your heart into a dream that will bring a personal expansion. This is very disappointing for you. Oh gosh. Wow, Six of Pentacles is in reverse. Okay, someone may need help financially. Someone may need help financially. I am also hearing that for some of you, it's a little bit in the reverse where you're going through something difficult. Virgo, for some of you right now, you're going to know who your real friends are. You're going to know who your real friends are. You may get one really beautiful, kind gesture as well. But I feel like someone might be kind of trying to suck you back into drama. And it's sad and difficult, but there's not a lot you can do. Here's this person's overall energy. I do think it's this Knight of Cups person. The High Priestess, the Knight of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. Wanted to know what the Eight of Wands was. Four of Swords, Knight of Cups again, and Temperance again. Interesting. This may have been a person that you chased. This person themselves may like a bit of mystery and like to be chased. They may be a younger air sign or Pisces. Two of Cups, Eight of Wands, they're going to message you. I'm hearing that for some of you, someone wants to do some kind of a collaboration with you. It may have something to do with health and wellness and acupuncture. They also may need personal services from you, tarot or Reiki or massage or something. They may want to bring some calm and peace into it, but I do see that you're going to get communication from someone. It may be a person that you haven't talked to in a while, and watch out for that fawning, I keep tabs on you. This person may want you to chase them. They may like the chase. They'll communicate with you, but only like from their bed. Like they'll pour it on through text messages or like maybe a Zoom call that then they go to voice call, and then I see their energy kind of dwindling. I think they may be doing a temperature check with you. Your energy overall about this, Virgo, I was like, oh, Virgo, this is stressing you out. The Nine of Swords, the Tower, the Six of Cups, and the Four of Cups. Immediately I heard flashback. You're going to have some kind of a flashback that gets you into a place of like a general malaise. You're going to remember something that happened that was very stressful. You may have some crazy dreams right now that worry you. They may surround children or something from your childhood or past. You won't really know how you feel about it at this point. Yeah, you don't know how to feel, and it is stressful and worrisome. Disrupted sleep. And I was like, okay, well, what are they going to do? Because someone is trying to get, I mean, I have two knights here and the High Priestess. There's something kind of sexy and alluring about it. This person I just heard was like one of the Victoria's Secret's angels in some way, or they liked that. I was like, okay, well, how are they going to react after the Four of Cups? And I have Strength, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. Okay, so for my feminines, this isn't your jam. This isn't your scene. And it takes you strength. You're this woman holding the coin. You're going to stay home. I hear stay home, be very grounded and practical, and you're not going to really pay attention to this. Also, some of you, there is another earth sign in your life. This person is a good influence on you, or they're a woman holding a coin. They're very grounded and practical like you. This person may help you be strong and walk away. But I feel like something is going to just stress you out, but be strong. You're the one that's a little bit more sensible and dutiful here. Another person might not be able to get you to open up and pay attention to what they're going through. I think it's just something that you can't deal with right now, because this was a relationship that was like something is still unforgiven, second chances, keeping tabs, spiritual bypassing, fawning, ignore, like, yeah, they may be going through something difficult. They may have done this to themselves, and the Tower might be necessary. They may have an illness or something wrong. I keep hearing you can't help them. You can't help them. Stay home, stay in your lane, stay where it's safe. And watch out for someone like just sort of being childish and even a little emotionally manipulative, pulling on your heartstrings. You'll come out of hermit mode when you're ready, but I do think you'll talk to them, and it may be difficult. Yeah, they're pulling back and they're telling me to stop. Wow, lots of downloads. All right, Virgo, that was a good message. I hope that this resonated for you. And if it did, I hope it helped. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Virgo. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.